Welcome to Jyinxx Plays
Attempts. Hi guys, and welcome to Jyinxx Attempts to Play 5e War of Two Suns, a D&D custom game, and here's Dallin.
Hello everyone, and welcome to session 5. Tonight we will just be dealing with the original group. The other two will be joining us possibly in the future. But for now, it is time for the recap. Last when we left our party, they were enjoying themselves at the Talisman Gambling Hall. As they made their way closer to the border between the magical lands, the east, as they tried to escape the Black Suns and Lord Welch after they managed to take over Cape Village. However, there was only a group of people that managed to came along with them, which would be Trevor the Bard, Father Ronlin, and Satana, who led them to safety. The rest of the villagers are still left behind, but they take their time enjoying themselves after getting introduced to two new characters, Gizzard King, and I'm sorry, what was the turtle's name?
Amek?
Amek. Thank you. I wrote down Oaken for some reason. Or Oakman. Anyway. They are under the protection and watchful eye of Flinch Gold-Eye Raynor, who is the head of the establishment and also the master of the feast. He has greeted them in such open arms, paying a debt to Satana. However, they have managed to get a good night's rest, and they are about to wake up fully in the morning. Quick disclaimer. For all those who are watching, all the art is pretty much taken from the internet except for the maps and the characters' design done by our dear Izzy herself. I do not claim any other artwork whatsoever. However, the story is originally built by yours truly. And we will continue on as I get things set up. Everyone awakens, feeling quite comfortable in their sheets, grumbling about, wishing not to get out of bed, having strange dreams, thinking what has occurred. But when you slowly awaken, you are not waking in your beds. Why did I say awaken 2 times? I apologize, I am extremely tired, by the way.
Why is my bed wet?
Ew.
No, because of the dream.
Oh, are you sure it's not because of the bard?
The door was, oh my god, the door was locked.
I would pretty much say, for those who are wondering who slept where, Mira, you slept with Edgar in separate beds, and due to issues about who would sleep where, Sylvia was sleeping with Nora in separate beds.
Oh no.
Oh, so I was safe. Okay, good.
They argued about who would sleep with Mira at this case, but Nora and Sylvia agreed just to stay in one room where Nora can keep an eye on Sylvia.
morning abnormally tall individual.
As
Morning, short stack.
you all hear a open of your door. Good morning, ladies. How did you all sleep? As you see Trevor standing in the doorway.
Is my bow next to me?
Is there a rock next to me?
Your bow is on the side of your bed, yes, Sylvia, and Nora, you don't happen to find a rock, but there is a small little lockbox next to you under your bed.
I swear he's becoming one of my favorite characters.
Out!
Oh, sorry. As he closes the door behind him.
Despite being an elf, I'm not a morning person.
At least we agree on one thing.
Kill Trevor?
Oh no, that you're not a morning person.
Come on. Let's get ready for the day.
I am going to just sit on the bed and begin to pray in the morning.
Sylvia's just gonna cock her head and look at you.
Nora, if you care to roll me a religion check. And Sylvia, you start to get dressed.
That's 17.
You managed to do a very real prayer ceremony, and you repeat it about 5 times. Just in case Merton can't hear.
That thing you're doing, what is that?
Oh, I'm just offering my prayer and thanks to Moradin, the god. He's the god who created the dwarves, and he's also the reason why I proceed to lift up my warhammer. He is the reason why this thing can now hit better than your bow.
I'll believe that when I see that.
Well, I can throw it really hard and see what does more damage, my hammer or an arrow of yours.
I'm not willing to pay for the damages to the end.
Neither am I. Let's get up and get going.
Agreed.
Meanwhile, next door, Mira and Get start to slowly wake up as well. And then you hear the door creak open. Good morning, ladies! And then you just see him brace the door just in case.
Good morning. Why are you in our room?
I was just treating you for the morning and such. I had a very bad greeting from Lady Sylvia.
Did you knock on the door first?
Yes, and then I came to barge in.
Well, you didn't knock on our door, so you should probably do that next time. You never know what we could be doing in here.
He pauses for a moment. I will be sure to remember that.
What an adorable, innocent little being.
The point he steps out. Well, I am going to check up on Father Roland, and I hope to find some breakfast. I don't know if I can afford it though. And at that point, he steps out and closes the door.
Mira's just gonna shake her head. That boy needs to learn some common courtesy.
At this point, I'll probably be heading out with Sylvia and knock on Mira's door. I believe both of us want to check on her. Or at least Sylvia does.
At this case, I believe believe you guys should have full control of your tokens. If not, let me. Oh no. 1 second.
Everyone's saying that we're getting echoing, which I don't know why, because this is how we played it last time.
No, either. I don't know either.
Okay, let me try this. I'm going to stop recording for a second.
It's just
Alright.
Alright, so countdown to record.
Oh, I already hit record.
Go on. Moving forward.
Anyway. It's an in-game joke whenever we record with the other sessions. Alright, so you should have full control of your characters now, so you should be able to move.
Test. Yes.
Head over to Ira's door. Oh, hey, Ega.
I was just moving it around. Just testing it.
So,
Ira, Ega, you guys awake yet?
good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, dear.
Did you guys sleep okay?
Marvelously.
Of
That's
course.
good.
Ega, did you steal anything while we were sleeping?
That sounds classist.
Classist.
No, if you did steal something, make sure that you don't get caught.
You know what? I'm okay with that. We're gonna continue down the hall. Do I smell something like breakfast?
Roll me a perception check.
I smell nothing.
Let me help.
Well,
At least I didn't fail.
starting it off roaring, apparently.
What you could smell is the fresh, clean pine scent of the wood, but you don't smell anything cooking at the moment.
What kind of an inn doesn't have breakfast ready?
Beggars really can't be choosers, you know.
The,
I am not a beggar. I have money.
I'm sorry.
Oh, nothing against you.
Come along, let's head down the hall.
What do we see?
As you travel along the hall, let me just reveal the rest of the rooms.
It's on fire.
If they were on fire, we have a very unsettling trend.
Unfortunately, I did not want to do a transition of a second page, so I just added it all into one. So there you are. As you guys are upstairs, making your way downstairs, you look upon, in the corner of your eye, a large group of people. It's mostly the staff. And over here, you see a big figure wearing some gray leathers. You have met this gentleman last night when he was manhandling Trevor.
Good man. Good man.
As he takes a step around and such, and he seems to be like motivating his staff. Well, Kashun is not there. He is currently.
Put up the guard.
Oh, the lady I saw yesterday isn't here.
And just give him a little bit of space. He's given the pre-morning pep talk. Let's just give him some time before we actually head out and ask for food.
Where did Trevor go?
It's actually pretty early in the morning, such when the casino hall is closed. But you can still order some food. But right now they're in the middle of a staff meeting. Like they usually don't get. They don't usually do servings this early, and such.
They have booze?
They do, but they only serve it at certain times.
It's
Drinking
early.
rum at 10 a.m. makes you a pirate, not an alcoholic.
It's also about 10.
So
That's
you're
why.
a pirate. Okay, that works.
6, probably.
A noble pirate elf. Gotcha.
Yeah,
So,
I'm pulling
Mira-
off a new version of Robin Hood. Don't worry about it.
So I'm gonna lean over next to Mir and point out to Sylvia. So she is now a noble pirate elf, and
Oh.
she is now less trustworthy than Edga is with your purse.
I
Oh
am going
no!
to zap you.
Thank you for alerting me. But Lady Sylvia's never been like that before.
I know, right? It's so
my God.
concerning. We'll have to have an intervention at some point.
Okay.
You guys over there just applied the line.
And hear this person shouting out to the staff. All right, listen up. We're gonna have a very slow time this week, but that doesn't mean you can all slack off. Guards, I want you to make sure that you keep our guests safe and make sure that no one causes problems. Ladies, make sure you do your best. And as for the kitchen staff and the rest of the casino halls, I want to make sure that everything is in tip-top shape, everything in order. Got it? Yes, I can't hear you. Yes, Mr. Butch Hartman.
Mr. Who?
Mr. Butch Hartman.
The man has no heart, clearly.
As Mr. Hartman clears his throat, Mr. Flinch will be dealing with an important guest. You all treat her and her friends good respect. And what is our number one motto? Money first, questions later. Down straight.
Oh
All right, back to your post. No dilly-dallying.
I like this policy.
As you start to see all the people just make their way back to their points, and Butch is just like standing around.
Tried to move the Twitch stream. I'm an idiot.
So just as a point, so I got it in my notes. It is Goldeneye was the one individual that runs this place, correct?
Flinch Goldeye Rayner. Yes.
Thank you.
He is the half-elf drow and the master of the house. I have to say all the titles, it is necessary.
It's. Never mind.
Cool. I got that. All right. If you want to go get some food, now's the time if you're really hungry.
And the
At that
food
point-
is over here. Oh, I can't click. Okay. Over. Yeah, okay.
As you start to see the bar wenches make their way into the kitchen to help out with the cooking. Pardon me. Over in this side, you see a couple of early birds as well, waiting for their food. Hello, ladies.
Morning.
Good morning.
Morning, Mr. Hartman.
What do you have for us tonight?
It's morning.
Today.
It is morning.
I hate mornings.
Kitchen isn't open up until another 30 minutes, but you can place an order for now. Excuse me, I gotta go outside and do my parameters. So enjoy yourselves. Good evening, ladies. And what would you be having today?
Menu.
In this case, he points to a billboard to the back over here, and it gives a slight sizable menu of alcohols, but as for food, he pretty much just states, would you prefer meats, eggs or vegetables? Meat.
Mira just smiles and goes, I'll have whatever you want to give me. I'm thankful for anything in the morning.
That means 2 eggs. 1 for her, 1 for me. Edgar?
Sylvia is going to look at Edka and ponder to herself.
I'm assuming veggies for Edgar.
If Edka ate an egg, would it be a form of cannibalism?
At that point, he goes up to the side and speaks to this orc-like chef.
Her.
2 breakfast items. Let's see what else. The vegetarian and something for the kinku. Birdie. Yes, with the birdie. Okay.
Order!
Food will be ready quite shortly. If you please take a table over on the other side, as he points over there. We are still in the preparation of cleaning at the moment.
Of course.
While they head off, I'm going to look at the bar menu and see what the drinks values are. What are they?
Let's see. An ale, a basic ale, will be between 5 copper to 5 gold, depending upon the quality and brand.
Mm-hmm.
The wines, in this case, are all imports, considering they do not make any wines in the season during this season, and they are most likely from the Ironman Kingdom, or if you're looking for the Elven brand, which you are recognized upon, that is selling for 1 gold a bottle.
I am looking for a white wine.
Oh, you're looking for a Chardonnay, madame.
Muscadine, if you have it.
I will be sure to add it to your order, and we'll be sure to put it on your tab.
Of course, I'll give him a few silver pieces, 2 specifically.
At that point, he takes the silver. Thank you for your generosity. Now, please, if you can wait at your table.
Of course.
As you guys make your way over to the tables and such, you see a couple sitting amongst on the other side. You see a elvish figure wearing silk gowns. He's a half elf, actually. Checking his hair in a handheld mirror, which looks very expensive. And then you see another figure covered in furs and such.
I like that fur.
He is carrying a weapon on his side, but he seems to be more focused on his drink.
Can I do a perception check to see if he's got any emblems or notifying the sigils on this individual?
Roll me a perception check.
11.
I would also be curious.
On his side, above his heart, you can see a small insignia as such.
I want to look everywhere as well.
He seems to be a Highlandman. Highlandmen are technically rangers who skirt along the edges of the forest. They are pretty much hunters, solo hunters. They prefer to be alone, but they're allies of nature in this case. Their duties are to search around, and they are protectors of those who would possibly cause harm to innocents, or in this case, anyone who would do property damage. Or, like, say, they prevent people from forest fires.
They
Are they,
partnered with Smokey the Bear then.
Something
Are
like
they-
that.
Are they usually from this area, or are they just everywhere, basically, in the
They are mostly within the northern regions of the Freemanlands.
Okay.
You do not see them in more than groups of 3 because they are pretty much trained to be by themselves.
Okay.
They are loners in this case.
Okay, cool. I've got everything I need.
A perception was for everyone, like the other 3 people.
You've seen this fellow from before. He is actually one of the male escorts. He also likes to dress up in drag and such to entertain some guest. As you see him, like, pucker up his lips and, like, flick his hair to make sure everything's alright. Like, he's really into his looks.
So
Very vain.
So basically a male version of Sylvia.
Fuck off.
And at the moment you look at him, he looks at you, and he, like, purses his lips and gives you a wink.
Oh,
Oh.
he's got exotic tastes. Got it.
And then over in the corner, you hear them both whispering. The couple, a very lovely red-haired woman with long curly locks, wearing some leather garbs, and she also happens to have an insignia of the Trader's Route, which is a group of traveling merchants.
Merchant.
And the fellow in front of her seems to be her husband, who is also a fellow trader of the route. And she's like, telling ya, we can head back to the city. We can head back to the city, and we can get more supplies. We have enough supplies as it is. We don't need to get any more, especially not during this weather. Oh, come on. We're running low on some stocks, and I'm perfectly fine with what we want to sell. Otherwise, it'd just be a waste.
Sylvia's going to walk over a little bit. Did I hear the word sale?
As you then bump into a pillar.
What? Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Also, how did you didn't hear this? Only I heard this.
Oh no, everyone can hear this.
I
Again,
thought that's because
they're not being discreet about it. They're just like
Okay.
having a couples discussion.
I heard sale.
At the point, the gentleman is like, I'm sorry, were we too loud?
Not at all, but my comrades and I do need to do a little bit of barter. And we haven't found any place to go and conduct it.
Don't mind my husband. He gets a little bit too cautious. How you doing? And then she, like, sticks out her hand.
I will grasp it and shake. Lady Sylvia, pleasure.
My name is Yandi. And this is my husband, Gregor.
A pleasure to meet both of you.
Child, I'm sure. And at that point, he, like, raises a brow, and, like, takes your hand.
You're both
So what the-
merchants, yes?
Yes, we're discussing our newest trade route and such. Are you happen to be interested in some merchandise?
I would love to browse your wares.
Ah, that's good. I happen to sell some very lovely leathers and armor, and my husband here happens to sell some very unique armor. Not armory? Weaponry, dear. It's called weaponry. Right. Your little cachet.
So, you are looking to protect yourself. He looks to deal the damage. Do I have to roll to sneeze?
Roll me a Constitution check.
Easy.
I had to. I'm sorry.
Currently, we're talking about whether or not we should start selling in this location. We usually do further south. We only came up here because we had a tip off for Flinch, but apparently he decided to change his mind. There's no need to raise your voice. We have a customer. But right now, we are not out of stalls, and I would like to get my breakfast. I'm sorry, Gregor. My husband, he gets a little bit cranky when he doesn't get his food. Who the hell doesn't serve at frickin' 7 in the morning?
I completely agree.
Ugh.
Though to be fair, I'm not usually up at this hour. And with that, I will return. But I will note that they have stalls somewhere around here that they conduct business.
If you are looking for business, we are currently standing by at an old house at the moment. It is a little bit further to the east. It's next to an old graveyard.
That's not suspicious.
Don't mention the graveyard. What? It's a good landmark.
She's right, you know. It's not like there are zombies coming out of it.
Do, I sense foreshadowment.
Oops, I opened my mouth.
Mira, you can
Oopsie.
shiver down your spine the moment you hear zombies.
Oh yeah, I don't know why.
What's a zombie?
Yeah, pretty much. She's so fucking oblivious. She's just sitting there going do, waiting for lunch or breakfast or whatever. Just happily waiting.
So, Edga, I'm just gonna give you the reminder. Try not to steal anything when we're here. I know you've got picky finger feathers, but
Finger.
for just the next couple hours, resist the urge to take stuff. Other than that fork.
No, don't take this silverware. Actually, it's not even silverware, is it?
Do you have any blacksmithing or forgery tools? Are you proficient in those?
I know. So I guess I wouldn't
I
know.
have proficiency.
I suppose I wouldn't know the difference between iron and silver then.
I would say roll me an investigation check, and for those who do have a proficiency, you can roll me an investigation check with advantage.
15.
With those tools.
Wait, I had to click on those tools?
You can click on the tool, and it'll roll me intelligence check.
Well, that's a good thing. I have advantage.
Evan, you pretty much tell this isn't a fake. This is decent ironware. It's not the best. It's pretty much basically used to serve you and so forth. Nora, you can definitely tell there is some silver, but it is not in a pure sense. You are also given a wooden spoon.
What works? What works?
Good nuts.
Don't mind me.
What are you? No, don't.
Continue.
I've got nothing. I've already given the warning to Edga.
It just gives a thumbs up, feather up, whatever.
Yes.
Mira, roll me a perception check.
All right. And I get advantage on perception checks now, right?
Do you currently have your rod with you?
Probably.
You don't know.
She probably, yeah, she'd carry it with her, I think, like as on a back thing.
If it's in your inventory, I would say yes. But if you left your stuff in your room, then I would say no.
She carries her stuff with her.
Okay, so I would say that would be with advantage. Go ahead.
There we go.
You
19.
get the feeling that you're being watched. The moment you turn your head, notice that the ranger is looking at you.
Is it just at me or is it at the group?
He's looking at you.
Great. I'm just gonna smile and kind of give him a little wave. Hi. Well, she doesn't say hi, but she just waves.
He says nothing and takes a drink.
And she's gonna turn around and have like a look on her face that's like, and she's gonna kind of lean over to Nora and be like, I think that guy's staring at me.
Is he staring at you or your butt?
Well,
That's my job.
Good point.
she's just gonna look at you like, why the heck would somebody stare at my butt? She's so fucking innocent. I'm having so much fun with this.
I'm gonna take a quick moment to look back and see if he's still looking at her.
At that point, he's just looking down, drinking to himself.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Must be my imagination. I'm sorry.
Yeah, if there's still, do I know if that's a girl or a guy over there?
Over where?
At the ranger. Can I just tell? Can I make a guesstimate of whether that's a guy or a girl? The ranger.
That's a guy.
Okay, cool.
He has long white blonde hair, so to speak.
But he's built like a tank.
And yeah, so basically, if you feel like he's staring at you again, just let me know.
Okay. She's just gonna kind of shut up because she feels silly for bringing it up.
I'm gonna give her a big thumbs up and a smile. It's like, yay, but totally silent.
Yeah, Mira doesn't buy that.
I'm sure it's nothing.
Okay.
And if it is something, he's gonna have something for himself.
No, calm down. It's not gonna be that bad. Not everyone is out to get Mira. It's just you.
I have a different terminology for that one, thank you.
What are you guys talking about?
Nothing to worry about.
Okay. I wonder when our food's gonna get here.
Worry about it.
I am going to clamp the beak shut.
At that point, you happen to see Trevor and Father Roland start to make their way downstairs. Good morning, everyone.
Is this the real you?
Father Roland, why don't you take a seat next to me? Trevor, you can sit next to Sylvia. There's an open spot there.
I was just about to, as he's just right doing that.
I love
How
Trevor.
was your Trevor, or there's going to be some pain.
How was your sleep last night?
I'm afraid I did not get any sleep, my child.
Why not, Father?
Take a moment to think about that.
My conscience has been falling ill ever since we made a run for it. We left most of the villagers behind. I also abandoned my church, and I've also let a very good friend of mine die before my eyes. It is very much a heavy burden. But, in the Lord's graces, I believe that we can all get through this together. Right, about that, Satana said something about making a deal with, Mr. Rayner, and maybe perhaps he could aid us? I mean, he was interested in my performance, and I believe I could get hired as an entertainer here.
Seeing the opportunity, Sylvia is all for this new idea. Absolutely, Trevor. I believe you can do it.
Are you gonna sing and
don't know.
dance?
I,
You're going to dance, all right.
at the point he's like, his words mumble a bit. I don't know really how to dance that well, but I believe I could sing quite good. I just never performed for such a big place before.
Consider it a promotion.
Yeah.
That's super exciting for you.
Well, it's just the fact that I have to pay the debt that apparently I accumulated, which is 200 gold.
Excuse me, you what?
Whoa.
What
God.
did you do?
I did nothing of the sort. I was just mistaken.
Trevor, did you go with one of the prostitutes without any money?
Okay, Lady Sylvia, please don't think of it such as that. I did not.
Trevor?
Nothing happened.
Intimidation?
We're
Inside
so
joke.
proud of you.
Intimidation. At that point, I'm gonna say that works upon him. It's like, no, I swear, we didn't do anything. She did grace me with her presence, and I did happen to see her blossoming bosom, but nothing. No, I didn't even touch him. And then the next thing you know, she's talking about money, and then I said, "What money?" And then she said, "Oh, it's 200 a night." And
Blossoming? Was she
Enough.
underage?
no.
Oh,
I
Lord.
don't think so. Nora, roll me an insight check.
Do you say Nora or Mira? Okay, Nora, sorry.
Natural
Oh,
one.
Oh, well.
Trevor got lucky. And you're just enjoying Sylvia just torment him. In this case.
He'll see a little bit of blue electricity coming across my fingertips. Fire behind my eyes.
At that point, you then see the Father Roland speak. Trevor, you do realize adultery is such a crime. But I'm not even married! Still, having such relationships beyond the marriage of such and having unfaithful bonds could lead to troublesome deaths. As your predicament is, Father, please, how can you leave me? I believe God will believe in your cause.
oh shit.
Whoa!
Oh.
God believes in mine, at least. That's a story for another time.
Well, let me rephrase that. The gods. I don't remember which one you believe in, Trevor. Yes, I believe in many gods. I believe in
Oh no. He's a blasphemer too.
Flingoboggin. Yes,
All into
Flingoboggin.
religion.
The god of spoons. Yes, as he picks up a spoon.
I'm going to take that spoon and whap him on the forehead with it.
Roll me a strength test as you try to snatch it from him.
Strength check.
Wait, that's him. Okay.
It's a save.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, the natural 20 that was right there.
Hold on. At that point, you snatch the spoon, but like he blocks it. Hey, Sylvia, please! Not there!
Would you prefer I hit you below the belt?
Actually, I quite prefer that.
Oh, him and the elf behind us should get along just fine.
At that point, you then hear
From?
from the ranger behind you as he starts to make his way to the bathroom. The indoor outhouse, I would speak on that.
Did he just choke on his food?
You then start to see Yandy start to giggle as these two are just watching you, and Gregor's like, oh, sakes. Look, I'm gonna go check up on the car. You wait here and make sure they get my breakfast. It will be here shortly.
What an interesting fellow.
And at that point, she slides over to you, Mira. So,
Hmm? Yes?
you're one of those tieflings, are you?
Yep. I'm from the Underdark. It's a lot better up here.
Mira,
Yeah?
remember what we discussed? We don't mention about that part.
Oh, sorry.
You're from a village, and you used to live a modest life in a hut that Sylvia graced you. That is where you're from. You're not from the air quote Underdark.
Yanti says, "What's the Underdark like? Is
I
it like
came
full
from
of
a hut.
spiders and fungi and weird creatures?"
Vera's gonna look at.
This?
She's gonna look at Nora like, I don't know what to do. Help! I'm sorry. I fucked up.
Yes, the answer is yes. There are lots of spiders there.
At that point, Father Roland puts his hand on Mira's shoulder and then he speaks to the woman. She is just a lost child who's looking for a ray. I believe you're not going to get many answers from her, though. But we are interested in some information that is happening outside this establishment, if you happen to know some. Yandi then just leans on the table. Let's see. Well, weather's pretty bad. The village down south is having problems with the trade due to some Ironman guards coming across the border and such. I mean, what kind of mercenary group would even bother working for them?
You'd be
Yes.
surprised.
I mean, it's like, we figured we'd get, like, good trade here and such, but apparently all we found is a bunch of farmers. We figured we can't even find anybody who want to buy our stuff. Well, at that point she looks around. Except for the local wildman.
Jingle's coin pouch.
But we would be very happy to sell our wares if you are all interested.
What's a wildman?
Good question.
Father Roland speaks. Wildmen are outlaws who pretty much take themselves outside the village. They are ruffians, thieves, rapists, and all kinds of sinners who establish themselves out of the wilderness. Some believe them to be the true founders of the northern province. Some say they actually came from the Hollow Mountains. But I believe they're just misguided men who are just searching for a way to survive. Yandi just shrugs her shoulders like, yeah, they're let's just say they're very interested in, like, getting some goods.
They're not your friends, Mira.
Okay.
Leaning over the table for a moment.
He didn't seem very friendly anyways, so that's okay.
Kind of a dick.
We don't really know that though.
That
At that point, you start to see two barmaids making towards your way. A human girl and a very grumpy elven woman, half elven woman. Say,
I was about to say, one of my kind.
actually, she's not a high elf. She's a wood elf, half wood elf, in fact.
Oh. I will not be racist towards her.
Excuse me, miss. We got your bacon and eggs, and we also got your ham hocks for the gentleman. Oh, yeah, just set it right there. What, no tip? Oh, I apologize. And at that point, she pulls out a couple copper. Thank you.
Wow.
human girl comes up to you, holding a lot of food. I have 2 bacon and eggs, a salad, and a fruit cup.
Where's my meat?
Bacon and eggs over here.
Oh, there's some chicken on top of the salad. I apologize.
I didn't order a salad.
You ordered the bacon and eggs.
I thought
No,
I got the
ordered
bacon
just
and
meat.
eggs.
I'm so sorry.
Oh no, it's
Just leave it at the table. We'll sort it out. It's all right, hon.
Okay, thank you. And Trevor says, "My dear, do not worry. I believe everything is fine. By the way, do you have any rolls?" No, as I believe that I see a lovely pair right there. Trevor, but I was talking about the baked goods.
I am going to butter your biscuit.
Wrong thread.
And that would be such a savory taste in my mouth. The human girl kind of chuckles to his joke. I'll bring you some fresh bread, thank you.
Is it possible to give slap somebody with static or with shocking grasp?
Do you want to cast magic?
I thought
That's
we
right,
were.
There's a nullifier in this place. God damn it.
Sorry.
There, not really in this place, but like you do notice that there are like these weird guards wearing like these pink, purple suits and these pointy hoods with leather pauldrons, and they're all over the place. Like that's their guard uniforms.
Don't start a fight, or well, a punishment if you're not willing to deal with the consequences.
Don't start a punish.
Hey, look at the bright side. I got us some free bread. Or they'll probably put us on our tab. You would charge us for bread?
Yes.
I am not bailing you out of your debt, by the way.
Lady Sylvia, I would never ask you to pay for my things.
Bullshit!
Only when your beauty is payment enough.
Oh my god.
And the
You know what? I'm going to make you work for it.
Ah, and it'd be such a wonderful thing.
Overgame. I have a plan to make him a male prostitute.
Oh no.
I thought that's why I made the joke that he's gonna sing and dance, because I thought that's what their plan was.
Oh, he is going to dance for that money.
I am going to stand up and just stand over here and see if I can hear anything from the. Oh shit!
At that point, he starts to step out the moment you go up to the door, and he's like, "Excuse me."
It's all good.
It's back down.
Excuse me. I just play it off as if I needed to use the restroom for a moment.
Do you go in there?
I'm gonna just step in there for about a minute and then just not do anything. Just stand in there, pretend that I needed to do something, and then come out a minute later.
Okay.
Sylvia will head over to one of the blackjack poker tables. Since it looks like they're staffed.
Technically, they're getting the decks prepped up and everything, and they're like they're polishing the dice.
Make it nice and shiny.
Darn.
I want to go talk to the pretty boy, but I don't know what. Mira wouldn't actually do that, so I have no excuse to talk to the escort. Somebody needs to go talk to the male escort.
I got eats the fruit cup.
There is a unique assortment of berries, strawberries, and even elven grapes. They seem to be in a molasses sugary syrup. It's almost like a jam at first at the bottom, but it's quite savory. It's almost like a dessert almost. As Father Roland then speaks, by the way, has anyone heard of Lady Santana?
Not yet.
I believe she is still speaking with the owner of the establishment.
I have a few things to discuss as well.
I think that's about enough time to just just make my way back to the table. If I may, I'd like to take just one more quick glance back. Oh, just look around, but more to just see where the ranger is looking again.
Roll me a sleight of hand. Actually, no. Roll me a stealth check to like blend in, to pretend that he doesn't notice you, and roll me a perception check.
Oh boy, this isn't gonna go well.
Oh no.
At that point, the moment you turn your eye, he glances at you with a very serious stare.
I didn't do nothing.
And Father Roland stands up. I believe I will head to the office and see if they're still discussing there. If you'll excuse me, enjoy your breakfast.
I think I will. And I will take my plate as being found out that I was looking at him, and just very obviously waddle my way over and set my plate down next to this guy at the other table. Hello,
Oh,
stranger.
Lord.
Oh.
He doesn't say anything, but just looks at you and like takes a sip of his drink.
I'll just take a couple bites of my eggs and my name's Nora. What happens to be your name?
To the bar to try a solo wine she has still on her.
Lothar.
Lothar. That's a very intimidating name. What brings you out to these parts?
He then speaks in Dwarvish. What is your business?
Oh.
And I'll speak in Dwarvish as well. Well, currently we were attempting to keep a low profile and outrun some individuals.
Undercommon? What's undercommon?
Basically, we pissed off the wrong people.
The moment he stops and then mention Knowles, how many?
Enough
Too
to
many.
wipe out a battalion.
Too many. Enough to wipe out a town.
What direction?
As I quickly pull up that map again.
That away.
Out of the edge of Cape Town, unfortunately.
Are you refugees?
That would be a good way to put it. There was a mercenary company that came to take over the town. And,
Unsure
last-
of the fates.
well, last we saw them, they were fighting the Knolls as the Knolls were attacking the town. Now, they're not exactly the great, say that they're good individuals, but they were fighting the Knolls.
At the point he stands up, and then he places a couple coin on the table, and he says to you, I'll take care of the Knolls. Thank you for the information. And then he starts to make his way out of the building.
If you find the corpse of an old dwarf, I'll shout back. If you find the corpse of an old dwarf, give him a proper burial if there's anything left.
And a dragon!
You
Or-
don't understand Dwarven.
Damn it.
He then looks back at you, and then he makes his way out.
I'll take my plate and sit back at the table.
What was that about?
Talking about?
That in individual had they are good folk.
Oh, good.
Uh, Sylvia, roll me a perception check.
Perception. 13.
You notice that one of your chickens is gone.
Look at Trevor.
He is chewing. Well, he was quite odd. As he is eating a piece of your chicken. Something wrong, Lady Sylvia.
Hey Mira, let's move over to the other table for a sec.
Oh, okay. She's gonna look at Trevor like, you are a fucking idiot. I will, mourn your loss. And she'll go over here. Or did you want to go over to the other table with the couple?
We'll just sit here for a minute now. Just give it a moment.
Okay.
Gregor sits down and he starts enjoying his ham hock as Trevor's like arcing his brow. There's something wrong, Lady Sylvia.
Nothing at all. I'll be right back. I'm going to go over to talk to the guard.
Whoa.
You don't mind if I go and deck him for stealing some of my chicken, do you?
At some point, the guard is like, I don't give a fuck.
Fantastic! Don't
As long
stop
as you
me
don't
then.
pull out a weapon.
Fantastic.
Jesus Christ.
Nothing at all, Trevor. I'm going to put my hand to the back of his head and then just slam his face into the table.
Roll me an athletics test against his his athletics.
I was hoping acrobatics, but
No, this is
I mean, for dodging.
At that point, you touch the back of his head. It's like, and he reaches out and holds your hand. Oh, Lady Sylvia, thank you so much for the chicken. It was quite delicious. At the moment, you feel him caressing your arm and such and looking up to you. But I guarantee you, everything will be all right.
I'm just eating off of my plate like it's popcorn.
I'm gonna lean over to Nora and be like, I'm surprised that they're getting along so well. I've never seen Lady Sylvia do that to anybody but me.
Oh, just give it a moment.
I can't pull out a weapon! Hunter's mark is not a weapon!
Dun.
That reminds me, I have to get my instrument set up. Pardon me. I'll be. At that point, he takes the rest of the chicken with him.
Oh my god.
Oh, you just get green now.
It's fine! It's fine! I'm okay! Can I roll performance?
I would say roll me deception to hide your emotions. With disadvantage.
God damn it! 10.
Everyone who would like to roll an insight check.
Okay. I'm not over in Europe, but I will.
Wait, Edgar, where'd you go?
Oh, oops, not.
What's
I'm
the
sorry.
point? Go sell my wine.
Oh, okay.
Go with the 11. I'm sorry, I forgot. I accidentally roll with advantage.
Well,
No, I actually
the
stole
only one that
everything
knows
from
is
their
Mira.
wine rack. Thought no one was looking.
16 would be it. Mira, get that feeling that for the first time in your life, you see Lady Sylvia blushing for a moment.
Oh,
Mira,
excuse me! There is fire!
I
her
think I
face is red.
think I could ship this.
She,
No!
That was a book.
Sylvia seems flustered. Nora, you can't tell whether or not Sylvia is about to go insane or she's about to, murder someone.
I think I order more popcorn eggs. A little bit.
Where did the eggs come from?
We may need to switch to Eka.
Edgar, um, over on the other side, you just watch Trevor just walk away with like a handful of chicken bits. You get the attention of the bartender.
What?
How can I help you, miss?
Goodness puts out the 4 bottles of wine she has. You're looking for a buy?
At the point he takes a good close examination. Unique brand. Very unique. But unfortunately, I'm not the one to able to buy these.
It could look sad.
At that point, you then see the elf slither over, like literally slithered over like a
Oh,
snake.
Lord.
Oh,
I
my.
would be happy to buy that from you, my dear.
How much?
At that point, he sees this. You see his hand like tippy toe with his fingers up to the bottle and up to your feathery grasp. Perhaps you'd like to give them all to me for a special night. I do know some unique techniques of masseuse.
Oh, jeez.
Why?
Because shakes her head. Looking for money? That's fine.
Oh.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Ooh. It's gonna have to be high to beat a prostitute. Oops.
Wait, I wrote insight as well? Oh, wait,
The-
no, that's later. Early.
In this case, he'd like, my dear, I don't think you're gonna get much money with those bottles of wine, but I would be tutoring with you in this case. I also happen to know some lovely oils to silk up those feathers of yours.
Oh, my God.
Because it looks very uncomfortable.
I'm gonna, like, kind of elbow Nora and go, should we go help Aga? She looks a little, she's talking to the pretty elf guy. She doesn't look very comfortable. Maybe she doesn't understand him. Do you think I should go, like, intervene?
Sylvia's going to scoff at the pretty elf.
Crow, I don't believe she is here for that kind of service. Do me a favor, please. Give us some wine glasses. And if I happen to enjoy it, I might buy the bottle.
How about I give you a good pep talk? Because I'm sure Moradin would be happy to help you out in your assistance, and I will give her attempt to cast guidance on Mira for persuasion, if that's acceptable.
Oh my god, this would be great.
Wait, who? What?
Oh, I'm gonna
to
go
cast
over and see if what's going on with Ega, because she's, like, kind of poofed
And
up.
And I was going to cast guidance on Mira so that she gets a little bonus for persuasion.
Okay, so Mira's going over the scene. That's what I didn't hear. Okay, so you can cast guidance on her.
Okay, and that's the plan.
Okay, so I'm gonna go over and go, because Ega's feeling. Ega, is everything okay? You seem
Good.
kind of flustered.
I continues to just look like how she is. Just
Realistic bird face.
not saying much.
Oh, hello, my dear.
Oh,
Right. Not a
hello.
fan of the attire, though.
Wait, what? I'm sorry. I was closing the door because of the dogs.
Crow turns and looks at Mira, and he has like an interesting glance at her.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Oh, good.
I was hoping to try some of your friends' wine.
Oh, that's surprising. Eka usually doesn't share her stuff.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, so she keeps it to herself.
Well, she likes to sell it.
My name's Crow, by the way.
Oh, hello, I'm Mira. Nice to meet you.
Oh my lord, what is wrong with your nails? They're cracked, splintered. Oh my lord.
She's gonna retract her fingers and kind of go, kind of self-conscious about it.
Oh dear, please don't feel so bad. And don't get me wrong, I'm used to tending to ladies with their looks. You see, not only am I a great masseuse and lovely in the sack, I am also a hairdresser.
Oh, your hair is very shiny.
Thank you. I use a very special concoction. Oh, and at the point he looks at your hair. Look at those locks. He's like, lifts your hair a little bit up. Oh, the split ends. Did you use a butcher's knife to cut this?
Yes.
Oh! Oh! Excuse me. At the point, he steps up and starts to walk away. And Nora, as you watch this, all of a sudden you feel someone tapping on your shoulder.
Yes.
And he crosses his arms. Excuse me, mister, I happen to have looked that any sort of magic is not welcome and such, and especially the one you casted. He's not welcome.
I will keep that in mind for the future, and I will refrain from any casting of any kind. I apologize sincerely.
Good, and I hope you enjoy your warning.
I shall.
And at that point, he walks back.
What's this heart thing on Mira?
Oh, that's the guidance.
Okay. I thought that was charm that the elf was using.
No,
You
there
know,
was.
it's like Crow starts rubbing his hands. It's like, oh, I need to wash them.
Oh,
Oh.
poor Mira.
Hell no. Does Sylvia see that?
Mira.
Roll me a perception check. Actually, no, you do see. I'm not gonna roll.
Oh, well,
Is that you see him like? Oh,
I rolled with disadvantage by accident.
that's fine. You're more gazing upon Mira walking back.
She's like super down and looking at her fingernails. She's like,
So,
oh,
alright.
yeah. I'll be
Let me take
okay.
a look at those.
I see.
So she's not even gonna, she's just gonna kind of cup them and keep them to herself.
So yeah, go ahead, turn wine back.
I'm going to reach over and stroke her head.
It's my hair. Don't.
Excuse me, ladies. I'm sorry to interrupt your breakfast, but Mr. Gold, I would like to speak with all of you.
Woody,
That's
Very
our
well.
cue.
stand up and take my plain salad.
You also notice that there is also a cherry missing.
That's
A
son of a
tomato.
bitch.
There's a tomato missing.
I like Trevor.
My fist is going to be so far. Wait, no, he doesn't like that too much.
Trevor is going to show up to the final boss fight.
Oh, it's alright, ma'am. I'll be sure to look after your food. And the meal's on the house.
Thank
Ah.
you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Ooh, I'm going to quickly run back and grab the last piece of bacon. Ow.
He's actually going to lead you guys.
Oop.
You all enter this large area. The stage, or the performance hall is where it's usually called, also the fighting pit. And he leads you over to a door over here.
And I presume this is where he is?
Yes, just a moment. At that point, he then opens the door, and I need to change up the music. Let us take a quick 2-minute break
Cool.
Okay.
while I bring up the dialogue.
Oh, a chest.
Oh, God.
Nope. Mine.
You know what? Mira's
So
gonna
the
sit
person
on
about
it.
lock picking.
Nope, she's sitting on it because she doesn't know where else to sit because Lady Sylvia should have the chair, so.
Fair
Sorry.
enough. That's
There's a
fair.
bed right here.
That's
I'm not
a
gonna
good reason.
sit on the desk.
That has important paperwork. How dare you?
Poor Mira, she's gonna be like super depressed about stuff for a bit. That jackass.
For real, though.
I just want to sell my stuff.
To be fair, wrong merchant. You're not going to sell to the barman. You sell to the person who owns the bar.
You never know.
I would have thought to do the same thing. Don't worry.
Ugh.
The one.
We are going to discuss how Trevor is going to pay off his debts.
Alright, I am back. I had to check outside real quick. So, as you guys enter this lovely carpeted area, in the corner there seems to be a large serpent statue and a large desk where Mr. Rayner is sitting upon himself. And you see this large area of what seems to be paperwork, documents, and all sorts of stuff. And I think there was a chest, but...
Oh, I'm
Or
sitting
okay.
on it. I'm sitting on it to protect it.
Very wise.
Well, actually, she's sitting on it because she wanted to let Lady Sylvia have the chair, but metagaming, I'm protecting it so we don't die.
at that point, Fletch looks over you. Pardon me, would you mind not sitting on that?
Oh, sorry. Oh, well, I
You can
tried.
sit on my lap.
There we go. Oh, my God.
Thank you, that's my
Oh.
private treasury. So,
Yeah,
there's
no,
also
I'm going to
a...
pat my lap for her.
There's also a hair trigger on it, and I don't want your lovely behind to go boom.
What is with everybody in my
Excuse me,
butt
what?
today?
Zatanna just sits in the chair, her arms crossed a bit, and the father is standing next to her. As you guys all just stand around Sylvia, who only happens to take the chair herself.
I mean, it is my chair.
Now, I have some good news, and I have some bad news. The good news is that the villagers are safe, from what I hear.
Oh, good.
The bad news is you're all now wanted.
Oh, that's not good.
Not surprising.
Well, it's bad news for you, but it's kind of good news to me.
Elaborate.
It means the story is much more, it is a better story.
That, or, how can I put this?
He's gonna...
Zatanna's like, for the last time, Flinch, we are not working for you. Why not? I can give you protection. Besides, heading towards the east side in these conditions aren't going to do your best, especially without supplies. You're lucky you're an illusion right now. Am I? Am I really? Yes, I am.
He's not wrong.
Viral.
Father speaks and such. How can we guarantee that you will not turn us in? Oh, don't get me wrong. I don't like them. I don't like the Iron Kingdom. Why else do you think I come to the freelance to do business and build up this lovely establishment, which I hope you enjoy?
Speaking of enjoy, I know that there's one amongst us who may have accrued a debt.
Oh, that young man, yes?
I am not responsible for it, but I'm willing to negotiate some terms of how he can best pay it off.
Well, I mean, we are looking for some more staff. And Satana's like, oh, well, not in that array. I mean, we do.
No, Satana, let him speak.
Well, if you would like to work for me, I definitely give you some decent pay. Besides, a bunch of lovely ladies who have.
For Trevor, I meant, not me.
It can work towards his debt. I mean, I was thinking about hiring him as an entertainer, dressing him up as a clown.
Oh.
It would be hilarious to see him jump around.
Indeed, it would be.
I know, right? And his skinny little legs would be fit with bells.
Are you sure you don't like that idea better, Lady Sylvia?
I mean, if he's going to start working for it.
Actually, I noticed that you're very well armed. And he examines all of you. And especially the fact that I heard of your heroic attempts to take on some gnolls.
Oh, not just gnolls. She coughs silently.
Father Roland speaks. They did it on their own terms, in order to protect the village. I don't think they will be considered well for your other deeds. Father, I assure you by my own deity of such trickery, I guarantee you this is no joke, this is no lie, this is something I need, most of all. You see, there are a bunch of wild men further up north. They've been gathering in a group. They've made a small little base of operations, and it's kind of scaring away most of my customers. Now, if you happen to take care of this situation, say, convince them to leave, or find out why they're there, or better yet, possibly executing them, maybe, I don't know. Whatever it takes to get them away from my place of business. Are you suggesting to hire them as mercenaries, Mr. Rayner? I am willing to hire them as negotiators / bruisers, maybe. I mean, I'm sure these lovely ladies are capable of handling wildmen if they have managed to fight off against gnolls. Now, there is one thing I've heard. Up in the Northern Passage, there's been strange sighting. An old ruinscape. They've been mostly hanging around there. I've already sent a couple boys to check them out, but unfortunately, most of them haven't come back yet.
How many did you send specifically?
Oh, say about 3. I did send them to negotiate, to talk to them. I figured I sent them out to recruit the wild men in hoping that they do so. I don't think they took that very lightly.
I fear do.
Well, it is very hard to deal with bandits and so forth, considering I'm a businessman and a fellow tradesman myself.
Oh, I can't fault you there.
What have been some of the reports of them, their activities? Has it been actually robbing people, or have they been actively eliminating, air quotes, people?
That's the thing, though. They mostly been taking people in. Most of the survivors themselves, just happen to notice them walking through the forest. But they don't usually go past those hills. Odd. And it's disturbing. I mean,
imagine
your neighbor just happened to just wander around creepily and just happened to take your stuff. They also been taking some goods of mine.
Ah, there it is.
Yep.
Which I hope to get back.
What exactly did they take?
Oh, all kinds of stuff. Silken bed sheets, some food supplies for my poor chef. I mean, it's exotic meats and tastes of all sorts. There's also been other stuff that I would not like to go into detail without
Well,
making
we wouldn't
sure.
know to recover it if we don't know. Do I have to roll persuasion on that one?
I would say yes.
16.
All my stuff is marked with a special insignia of mine. You don't have to look in it, but whatever's in it belongs to me. And for that, I'm willing to pay y'all in some rations and possibly a wagon. I also know a good contact in the village further south. I'm pretty sure he can help you with a way to get to the eastern lands easily, as he looks at Satana.
Out of character, how many horses would it take in order to pull a wagon?
2.
Well, we have one.
I'm carrying like 6 days of rations on me still.
You would have to throw in another horse to help carry that, well, pull of the wagon.
That depends upon if you can convince the Wildmen to leave or to get rid of them. You do that, and I believe we can negotiate your assistance. Or you're all still welcome to work in my establishment. I'm pretty sure we could also find some barmaids.
I think we should take this fine gentleman up on their offer.
I would gladly appreciate it.
Begrudgingly agree.
What's a barmaid?
We'll
Well,
tell you on the walk.
No, the barmaid just... I mean, theoretically, that doesn't mean that they sleep with the customers.
But Father, if you also would like to stay, we also need a clergyman to tend to our gods and possibly do some wedding ceremonies. We do tend to get a bunch of people who want to celebrate.
Maybe some
Fortunately-
greater restoration on some of the patrons.
That's a great idea. We sober him up and get him drunk again. Charge him double the amount. I really want you to stay.
I mean, only if I'm getting some of the pay out of this.
I tried to sell the wine to him.
Oh, well, what's this? Ooh, that's a good year.
See? You market to the man in charge.
Where did you get these?
Where did you get these?
Isn't that the bottle I gave Mayor Grover for his anniversary?
Found him in a ditch.
Roll me a deception check.
Check.
A deception check.
Oopsies.
That's
Oh, that's you.
That's me. I'm rolling insight.
Oh yeah, that's Stefan.
Oh!
Wow.
Lucky!
the father looks down. That was a very expensive gift. How dreadful! These are such good bottles. Tell you what, I am happy to sell. I will happy to buy at least all of them for a total of 20 gold. At that point, he pulls out his drawer and then brings out a pouch and hands it to you. As you
Hold
know,
up.
the 4
Hold up.
bottles of wine.
How is this man interacting with the environment if he is a specter?
Oh, that's right. Sometimes.
He did
Wait,
say
what?
at the beginning that he wasn't. He maybe was there. But that is a good
Oh.
point.
Oh,
What?
it's actually a very unique trick. Technically, I use Mage Hand for my duplicity. It's roll me an arcane check, everyone.
Oh! Did I just catch this man? Oh!
Technically, he's casting duplicity.
Mm-hmm.
Which, in other words, makes an exact copy of you.
But he can phase through doors.
Yes.
Oh. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
it's it's a really really unique trick, and I just behind Sylvia give a
It
thumb.
just takes the gold happily.
Satana is just like, he does this quite often. Right, yes. But I am definitely going to try this out later tonight. I know a very little lady I hope to share this with.
Ooh,
Oh, Lord.
who is that?
Yeah.
That was that guy.
That would be Hiccup.
Hey, Gap,
Oh.
are you okay?
Your mic did a feedback thing.
I don't know.
Remember,
Don't worry.
her normal
You're-
computer kind of crapped out, so they're on a.
Yeah.
Yes, we do apologize to everyone listening.
This is just a horrible stream. I screwed up at the beginning, you know.
You're good.
No,
You're
it's
good.
fine, it's
Moving
fine.
on.
I'm going to talk to Goldeye. I was serious about those book royalties.
We can discuss that another time. At the point, I need to take care of some other stuff. Now, if you would please.
Insight? Is he dodging the question?
Yes.
You don't even have to roll insight.
No, you don't. I will have it in writing.
I will be happy to write up a contract, but for now, I really need some time to think to myself. Oh, not there.
Are you with a prostitute right now?
Oh, look at the time! Can you please take your exit?
Sylvia will sigh and walk out. The goal.
Come on, Aaron. Ega.
Father says, may the gods have mercy on your soul.
I really don't understand what just happened, but
I love how we can pick up on this shit.
Alright, at the point, everyone steps out. I am going to go to my room and make some prayers. I've already asked Trevor to bring me some food and bread, along with some water.
I'm going to go have that drink that I ordered. I have just done business with a man who was having his duplicate interact with us while his main self was getting in a handy.
Satana then stops the father. I need to talk to you. Is it time for a confession, my dear? No. It's something else. Very well. Shall head back into our rooms. As you
Good
can
go.
see them making their way upstairs.
Good go. How stealthy can you be?
Right?
No.
oh. Should I go
Oh.
join Lady Sylvia while you guys talk?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I'm sure she'll buy a drink for you.
Oh, that's exciting.
I'm going to give her some drink, alright?
Hi, Lady Sylvia. Now you guys can continue talking. Okay. Because she would try to thwart that, so.
Why don't you, if you can, try and listen in on that conversation. Follow Satana for a moment.
Because then proceeds to repeat what the elf said the night before about doubling or quadrupling security. Because of her.
That was only from you stealing stuff.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, fine. Come along.
Hey, how did you hear that if you're in a different room?
That's fair.
Done. We're moving. Oops.
Well, I'm going to go sit down next to Lady Sylvia and go, Dora said you were gonna buy me some sort of drink. Thank you.
Of course.
Let me check my wares.
Is the muscadine ready yet?
At the point, the server comes up to you. Hello, ladies. The bar is now open.
Fantastic. My wine, please.
I assume our master of the house has treated you well. At the point, he then brings you a white wine.
More like he treated himself while he was discussing with us.
He quite does that often, ma'am.
I still don't know what you mean by that. What does he mean by that?
He is a
Nothing
very
to worry about.
he is a very generous man. And without him, I would not have this job.
Does it pay well?
It does.
Hmm.
Many of the people here were lost without him. As he looks over at them, most of those girls, especially, they were all homeless, abused from their spouses, and even kicked out from their families.
One cruel mistress to another. But I suppose it's not all bad.
At that point, you see Butch walking back in. Well, alright, that's the patrol. Everything seems to be alright. And you see these two start making their way out after eating and leaving the establishment.
I was going to try to sell them my spears.
Oh, those
Oh
two.
dear God.
I would say you catch up to them first, and let's see. Let's see, how much are spears? How many spears do you have?
Let's see. I believe I just have one spear. Oh, two spears. And two short swords.
You want to sell those two?
A gold piece per spear, and then a short sword.
Alright, so selling it would be at half cost from the player's handbook, which in this case would be a total of, let's see, two short swords. That's 10 gold for the two, and for the spears, that will be 1 gold for each spear.
Oh, I have. So I sold them for 12.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, let's see. I would like everyone to roll me a d20, and I want to see what you guys want to do during that time. And then we'll go in order about what you guys do.
D20.
Because this will be considered your free time before you guys take the lead.
Nice.
I crit.
Damn it. Just a regular D20.
Yeah,
Okay.
Alright, so let's see. Eka, what are you doing after you sell your weaponry?
Edgar.
Eka,
I was doing something. I was typing in how much the stuff sold in the bag of looting.
okay.
Let's see. What does the bird want to do? Bird would just hang out over by the bar while waiting around.
Alright, so
Bird is simple, sort of.
you're gonna join the others?
Yes, I'm guessing.
Alright, as you sit with the others, Sylvia and Mira, are you both drinking at this moment?
Well, I know she is.
Yes.
Did
I
you?
would be offering her a glass.
I don't know. Have you ever given her alcohol before? Because she's never had it before. Otherwise,
I don't know. Let's find out.
Alright, well, if you give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no. No.
Oh, she's hammered. And you are
Wow!
almost.
One glass becomes two. Two glasses become four. In the past 20 minutes.
I guess just watching this.
This is
Sylvia.
really good.
Mira, you are tipsy. Sylvia, you are drunk.
Have I told you about the dream that I had?
God. Sorry. No, I don't remember a dream. This is really good. And she looks at the drink.
I'm gonna tell you a story.
Oh God.
At that point, Nora, as you start to make your way upstairs moments after, Trevor then walks past you. Oh, hello, Miss Nora.
Oh,
Ah, hello, Trevor.
Yes, I was.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. You first.
I was going to just mention that Sylvia is having a little bit of trouble. Seems like we have a little bit of trouble holding her liquor.
Oh.
Lady Sylvia, I partake in drinks.
Why, yes. You don't get any though because you're broke.
Oh no, I don't consider taking your drink. In fact,
I don't believe that for a goddamn second.
roll me an insight check or disadvantage.
I threw one as well with normal.
I say normal.
I'm normal. So I rolled this.
Inside.
And you want a disadvantage for us, correct?
Mira, I would say you're also normal as well. You're just tipsy.
Okay.
Whoopsie whoopsie.
And so...
Sylvia was the one.
Oh,
who
shit.
said that.
I am good.
Alright, what's he roll?
Alright, let's see. He's gonna roll deception.
I'm so sorry about these
How
dogs.
he is.
Well,
Mira sees through it, but she's tipsy.
At that point, Mira, you notice that Travis just seems to be a little bit more interested in Sylvia in this state. And Sylvia, you feel unaware of his motives at this point. As Nora, you head down the hallway, upstairs.
Nora, you did.
So, if I can, before I go, I was trying to get Edgar to join me, but I'm trying to wave Edgar over.
Can't see there. You're past the wall.
How
Just
much?
before turning the corner.
How much was
That
the
gets
drink?
too interested in what's happening between Trevor and Sylvia.
Alright.
Fine.
Bartend, how much was the drink?
Let's see, usually we sell a glass for about, let's see, that brand is usually 5 silver for a glass, so that's technically 2 gold.
I'm just going to flop my hand into my purse, this, slam it down. Thank you. I'm going to attempt to stand up with the glass in hand.
Pardon me, ma'am. I would not recommend drinking in your condition. Would you like a glass of water? No, that'd be fine. I would be happy to take her to her room, thank you.
I am not going to my room. I'm going to look at those wares that I saw earlier.
Oh, then allow me to come with you.
I'm going to roll a D10 or a D20, high or low. You people guess.
Hi.
Hello.
So,
I'm unanimous.
Hi, I don't let him.
We all know that was a no anyway, so.
Yeah. No. I have Bird here. She can't remember because she's drunk.
Jeez.
Well, I thought Miss Edgar had other duties, right, Miss Edgar?
Edgar, you want to go and see the people, right? For money.
Hey,
Trade.
I do have lots of stuff to sell.
We're gonna go do a shopping. Do I have to roll acrobatics to see if I can stand up straight?
I would say that would be a dexterity saving throw.
Easy.
Should get a 1.
I didn't. Was I supposed to roll with disadvantage?
I would say
I
that 9
think so.
is it.
Oh.
So the moment you take a step forward, you fall towards Trevor. Oh, Lady Siva, are you alright?
I'm fine.
Your face and ears are all flustered. And
Damn right they are.
it's only 8 in the morning.
Drinking before 10 doesn't make me an alcoholic. It makes me fun. Fuck you.
Oh my god. Sorry.
Well, if you like, I could show you the wares in the room. I believe they're in there.
There's not a barter in the room.
Well, perhaps you would like a bath instead.
No, that comes after.
Oh, bath does sound good though, but if you're not up to it right now, Lady Sylvia, maybe I'll go take one
No.
myself.
God damn it! Are you really gonna do this to me?
At that point, Mira, you start to make your way upstairs.
No! Come back!
Lady Sylvia, you're being tipsy again.
No! I'm going to try and power through it. I want to go bathe with her.
Roll me a strength test with disadvantage.
Yeah, good
Fuck!
fighting.
That was a strength test, not a save.
Oh,
But
save. Okay,
that
well.
6 will still go forth as you just lunge.
No, I want to try.
We're gonna try to drag Sylvia to go shopping.
Eh. Well, either way.
At that point, you're just like squirming, your head is spinning.
No! My back!
Sir, how many drinks did you have? And at that point, he gestures 3. 3 at 20 minutes? Oh my god.
4! Fuck you!
Thank God.
Alright, at that point, Nora, gonna go to you.
My back! As I dragged out.
You're still at the bar at the point as Trevor is trying to tend to your needs with Edgar, and Mira, you make your way up a little bit beforehand. And this is Nora. So Nora, what do you do?
I was trying to follow Satana and Father Roland.
You know that they went back into their rooms and such
Individually or together?
together.
True.
Which room?
Do you remember what rooms they usually are? And at that point, you then see a very lovely older woman, possibly the head maid. And she closes the door in one of the vacant rooms, holding a bunch of sheets.
I will flag her down for a moment.
At that point,
Go ahead.
excuse me, maid. And at that point, you see Kaju holding himself in a towel. You see this very large man for the fights, and he's speaking in a very different accent. Do you mind giving me an extra bunch of titles? I seem to be running out. Oh, yes. Yes, of course. Why, thank you.
Nope, I don't have parchment. Shit.
At that point, Kaju goes back into his room.
Hello there. How can I help you?
Oh, hello there. I was looking for a friend of mine. He was the one priest, Father Roland. I don't
Oh,
know if
yeah.
you saw him pass through here a moment ago.
Oh, yes, the silver fox with the blonde lady.
Yes, that one. Do you know which room he went in? Because I can't quite remember where he was staying. I apologize.
That one to the right.
Ah, thank you.
Would your rooms be needed cleaning as well?
My room will not be, but the one next to ours will be in a bit.
All right, please make sure not to leave any bowels or such substance left in the food. We'll have a tabletop chamber. Trust me, darling, it happens a lot.
Oh,
Thank
hold on. Time out.
Edgar,
Yeah.
what I tell you to do is change it so it's press to speak until you get your laptop fixed. Because you're getting
Sorry,
a lot of
sorry.
feedback.
I think what's happening is if I mess with the cables get messed up when I'm moving around.
Yeah, usually what happens.
It's a surface that's on the screen side, not anything else.
So,
You're
Nora,
being put in stream jail.
Nora, at that point, you make your way towards the rooms. You remember who's at this door. The maid told you so.
I'm gonna take a very slow walk, trying to see if I hear anything as I approach the door. Trying to be stealthy, but I know I can't, and the fact that I'm wearing armor, right?
Clunk, 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 clunk.
I would like to take another minute real quick to pull up the other playlist. So, I will be right back as everyone else can get themselves fixated, get some water real quick.
Sounds good.
I also gotta pull up the dialogue.
Oh boy.
Now I want to take a bath.
I know, right? It was either I find out what they're talking about, or you get a bath buddy.
Oh, Lord, either one would be funny. You okay, Ace? He must have been away from the computer.
Of course. So, while he clearly cannot hear, dear Mira, oh my gosh, look at these knots in your hair. We've clearly got to give you a good scrubbing.
That guy did insult my hair.
Don't worry. We will get you proper, cleaned, and there will be a good scrubbing like a murder.
I could hear all of it.
Oh, I know.
Be a picture of Sylvia like it's getting smashed after 4 drinks.
She can't keep doing freebies for me. I feel bad.
No, I really mean that I think Trevor's one of my favorite characters. Your thing's feedbacking again, hun.
I promise he will die.
Oh, he's so funny, though.
He's adorable. You can't kill him.
Yeah, he's like my favorite character.
I prefer him over the creepy elf.
Excuse you?
No, the other one, not you.
The middle one.
There
The
are
other creepy elf.
Got it.
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
To be fair, we didn't even know what was down there.
He was into exotics.
I guess so. Thank you. The level of intensity in my voice and murderous intent suddenly quadrupled. Ace must be back.
Oh, if I have the time before we leave, I have a very small shopping list, and it will cause you to call for murder again later.
What should you go to spend?
Ooh, just a shopping list of items. It's just 3 things, but it's enough.
Explain.
Fear not, I'll just put a sack over your head while I talk to Mira.
Will the sack prevent the sound?
Yes, it will prevent her from seeing anything. All you have to do is just crouch down.
What?
So, Edgar, all you have to do is just put a bucket on Sylvia's head, and then you just have to crouch around her. She'll never know that you're there.
This is not Skyrim logic.
Well, it should be.
I love this game so much. I look forward to this every week.
I am back.
Yay!
Alright.
So, Nora, as you walk to the door, I need you to roll me a stealth check.
Yeah. It's not gonna be very good. Ba-doop. 1! They know I'm there.
We're at disadvantage.
I am wearing heavy armor.
Or clanking, clank.
Clank, clank. And I will,
Clunk.
knowing that I'm just terrible at this, I'm going to give a knock on the door and say, Father Roland, excuse me?
At
And,
that point, the father then opens the door. Hello, Nora. May I help
Housekeeping.
you?
Sorry, could you repeat what he said?
Hello, Nora. May I help you?
I can.
Eka,
I have
Hello?
this. I have
Oh.
this.
time out, guys. Eka, can you please put this speak to talk?
So,
Can you put the speak to talk on in Discord, sweetie?
let's see.
Push to talk.
Push to talk.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's what I
Push to
meant.
talk. Until we get this whole headset situation or the volume situation with you. I do apologize.
You're just getting a lot of feedback.
Nora, you may continue.
Father, I have the distinct feeling that whatever you two are discussing probably pertains to the group, whether or not they're getting smashed or not. I think at least one of us needs to be involved in this conversation.
At the point, Satana is looking at both you and the father. I do agree. And then he looks back at Satana. Maybe it is best that we let her listen to the conversation. She was trained by Edgar, and she seems to be the most mature of all of them. Fine. At the point, he lets you into the room.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I would say you'd be right here.
Okay.
Satana then has her arms crossed. We shouldn't waste much time. The more we spend time here, is the more chances things will get worse. It is Satana. From what you did mention, how serious is the new kingdom environment dealing these times? It's worse. Ever since the old king passed away, ever since true heir has been kicked out by his own brother. Things have changed. There's no honor. There's no hope. And he's even breaking his own laws, making forms for new ones, alliancing with other nobles. Did not care for ranks of blood and so forth. But it's even worse once we finally reach the Freeman lands. How so? He's hoping to expand the Ironman Kingdom. Expansion? That does sound serious, but he plans on moving an entire army across, but he sent us out to scout. I was in unison with the mercenary group at the fort. And when we started making our expeditions, the mercenaries got out of hands. They started pillaging village, small households, farmlands, anything that wasn't considered under Ironman rule or under Lord Welch's control. What's worse is that I stood by and let this happen. The more I waste here, is the more innocent people, such as those at Kick Village, will be taken advantage of. The true king needs to return.
Will the other kingdom, the other prince, will they take you in and take your word for what's been happening? So I hope they do.
Father Roland turns to you. What do you? I will be right back in a minute.
Okay.
Test.
Yes.
Yes.
I had to switch to desktop Discord instead of browser.
I do apologize. Had a bit of a personal interruption. Everything was okay. So where was I?
I believe Father Roland was about to speak after I made the comment of asking whether or not the other kingdom, the other prince's lands would take her at her word and accept what she knows.
In this case, Father Roland turns to you. You see, there isn't really a kingdom to the eastern lands. There are different races, blessed with unique divine and other uncertainties in those parts, such as the elves, orcs, some halflings, those who have not been enslaved, and mostly the magi, who take upon themselves in the arcana and such. Also a few cult worshippers. And the one that controls them all is the Magnus Tri-Towers, which is where the High Archbishop of Arcanus resides himself. Though not really a kingdom, more of a democratic system. They believe that talent and knowledge of the arcana will make you more better. Case or traditions. So I have actually done a pilgrimage in those lands.
In the end, I believe the Iron Man Kingdom, based off what you said, slowly start expanding through the Freelands and then work their way into the Eastern Territories. I don't know.
Why would the new king be so tempted to padding himself? Satanadan looks down. Because he promised all the nobles who helped him with the coup get more resources. What's the most beneficial thing anybody can do? A war? No. An invasion. Certainly there's someone that we can side with. The people of the free city within the mountain peaks. They should be able to take care of this. The former Ironman Kingdom allowed them to be free on those borders. Elves, the tribesmen, they should all be aware of this. This should be spread forth. No one would take credit from a dishonored knight. Then she looks at her sword.
Eventually, if he does plan to start an invasion, his armies will spread through the Freelands. That's my best assumption. And by that point, if they go too far, it would be too late to build any sort of coalition.
Which is why we need to get the true heir. We need him to confront his brother. We need to unite those in the Freelands and the Eastern Lands to join up with us.
That's not exactly a simple task, now is it?
And what do you think we should do? No. Lady Satan, there's no need to be angered. She is concerned as the rest of us. Nora, you were from the Dwarven Mountains, from the west.
I was. Well, the hills, but yes. I'm not. It has been a long time since I have been there. And you know dwarves, they're stubborn. They like to keep to themselves other than showing off how great their smithing skills are.
Do you think you can send a letter to one of your family members and see if they can assist us in this? At least to get us more information.
I can. At least I'll try. It's at least something.
We can at least know what's happening on either side. Maybe this could be beneficial to everyone. But for now, I would like to go meditate and pray. Satana, please do not take rush action. Wait. I believe Mr. Rayner is looking out for the best of us. At the point he steps out.
Satana, the words fail me right now.
You are just a child. You have never...
I may not have seen battle like you have. I may not have experienced the atrocities and the terrible things that you have seen. But I know loss, and I know regret.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Oops. 5.
She glances at you. But you have never killed your own men. get on my rope.
Fine. And I'll leave and close the door quietly.
At that point, you then happen to see at the side Mira making her way upstairs, turning around the corner.
You'll see a slightly dejected and slightly annoyed Nora coming down the hallway.
Hi, Nora. And I'm still a little tipsy and kind of wobbly. I'm gonna go take a bath.
I can clearly see you're tipsy right now, right?
Yeah, I mean it's pretty. She's never had alcohol before, so.
Roll me a medicine check.
A what?
Okay.
A medicine check.
Me or her?
22.
She is suffering from the cases of alcohol, a little bit of tipsy intoxication, and the smell of white wine comes off her breath.
Oh boy. Are you okay?
Yep.
Are you okay?
I'm gonna go wash my nails and my hair.
Okay. Before you do,
Hmm?
Before you do, hold on a second. I hold up a finger. Watch the finger with your. And I pause for a moment. One eye. Follow my finger, and I just move it back and forth.
She just stares at you.
Okay.
I would say roll me a perception check, Mira.
Okay.
Normal.
Oh, wow.
With your one eye, not with the eye patch, you managed to follow along pretty easily. Oh. Sorry, everyone, that's my alarm.
Okay, so I'm gonna just make sure you're okay.
I'm fine. I'm gonna go wash my hair so that mean guy can't make fun of my hair. Yep. She's just gonna keep watching.
Alright, so the baths are over here, and I would like to take one more break. I got my dogs back in, so.
Okay.
And then we'll go back to Sylvia and Edgar at that moment.
Do. Oh, oopsies.
You are very loud.
Yes.
I don't know why.
Let me turn you down, please. There you go. Say something again.
Hello.
Okay, that's more. That's.
Don't know why I'm loud. I'm at my normal output level.
Oh well.
Probably has to do with me switching to desktop app Discord instead of browser Discord.
Possibly. But I guess there will be bath shenanigans.
Either this time or next time.
Oh no, I'm gonna get sticky keys now.
Oh, I'm not thinking it'll be kinky. I'm doing this to mess with Ace. Because Ace is one of my favorite people in the world.
There. I switched it so I don't get sticky keys anymore.
Don't worry, I will look after Mira and just keep her safe. You know, just as a bath buddy.
Alright, so, I will pretty much say, at this point, we are getting close to the very end. Did you guys just want to prep up for your long rest, and then get prepared to do your continue outward? Or did you just want to continue role-playing for the rest of the evening, and then next session we could do so?
I'd say probably role playing, but that's just my 2 cents.
Sylvia wants to get away from Trevor as fast as he can.
I think we're doing role playing.
Alright then, we're gonna go back down to Sylvia, and I have
Perfect music.
at that point, Sylvia, you're just trying to walk yourself, and Edgar and Trevor are right behind you, or Trevor's right beside you. Miss Sylvia, please, would you just take some water?
Ace.
Sylvia.
Ace?
Shopping first. Let's go.
Yeah, shopping.
I'm so glad I can entertain all of you.
Miss Sylvia, I don't think there's any good markets out right now.
There's one next to the graveyard, I've been told.
Do you think we should really venture off that far?
I'm sure it's fine. Do I have to make any dexterity checks?
At that point,
Make them all.
the guard steps to the side as you then reach towards the door, but all of a sudden, right before you get there, I need you to roll me a dexterity save.
Just for Sylvia?
Yeah.
Anyone near the door.
15.
15. Right before you manage to get close, all of a sudden the door burst open from the cold.
I don't feel it because I'm drunk.
As you then happen to see a very familiar face. Which I
Uh-oh.
need to pull him up.
Is it the guy I shot?
No. It is actually. Where is he? It is Jack. And in his arms, or in his arm, is his daughter.
Yay!
Jack! I
And
made it.
he is not looking too great.
What? You look awful. Hold up. I'm gonna touch him and use Cure Wound.
Jack? Jack?
I'm already going to use Cure Wounds. Hold up.
Roll me a medicine check, if you will.
Medican. I am theirs. Was this supposed to be with disadvantage?
Here's little Samantha, and she is out cold, and they are covered in snow and frost, and he's not wearing a coat.
I don't think this is gonna work. Somebody get this man a towel!
At that point, the guard is like, "Oh, hold up there! Take Samantha." And with that medicine check, I would pretty much say you think he's just cold, and when you touch him,
Oh, he
falls
did.
over.
Oh.
Dun dun dun.
Jack! Jack!
Oh. Shit.
I should have given a healing potion right away.
I mean, I was, okay, above game, I don't think a healing potion heals hypothermia.
You could be
Also,
fine.
where did the two people that were running the shop go if it's this bad outside?
It's not the fact that it was bad outside. It's the fact that he was traveling in this condition overnight.
Oh.
There's a blanket over Samantha. She seems to be nicely tucked in her father's arms, but the moment, like, you take her away is when he, like, kneels over and
Blech.
slowly falls asleep.
You can
Oh wait, he's not dead. He's just unconscious.
Nope, he's dead. But
Oh.
to your medicine check, he's just sleeping.
I'm sure he's fine.
Eka, roll me a medicine check if you
It's
wish.
okay.
Okay, where's my medicine? There it is.
Chuck, you little prankster, get up.
We need some help! Sylvia, please. You.
It's fine, Trevor.
Oopsies.
He has no pulse. He has a frostbar all over his arm. His
What's
face.
Prosper?
Frostbite.
I know, I'm doing that because I'm drunk.
Oh.
That's not part of the talking. That's what I'm giving Eka right now.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Is Samantha unconscious or conscious?
Samantha is fine. She's like passed out.
Oh,
Covered
she's
in
not awake.
She is cold, but she is like sleeping.
Right.
She no longer has a fever from back then. She seems to be in better conditions, but in this case, her father carried her all the way, and you can even look down up to his waist. He walked through the frozen river.
Oh, that'll do it.
Uh-oh.
And Ega, who's holding Samantha right now?
I believe you are.
Okay.
Somebody get a doctor in here! We need a physician! At that point, bartender runs around the bar, and more guards and more people start to make their way over to them.
I'm about to leave.
Lady Sylvia, please. Edgar, please, help me with Sylvia.
If Ega just holds the kid.
As you guys get out of the way, Sylvia, you in a drunken daze just see all these people rushing in. Yeah. Physician running over with more guards, just rushing.
Can I roll strength to fight against Trevor's grasp?
Disadvantage, probably.
I would say with disadvantage because you are actually enamored.
Yep.
Oh.
Damn it.
Nope.
I
Trevor's like,
wanna go shopping!
Sylvia,
You're failing all your attempts with him.
please.
I am noticing!
At this point, Sylvia, you then feel Trevor just hold on to you. But then he looks over at Samantha, slowly sleeping, and Edgar's arms. Peaceful. We need to take care of Samantha, please.
I am not a mother.
Oh, dearie me, she looks so cold. Let's get her into her room.
I go with them.
Okay. I'm gonna try and go and fall face first in the snow to try and sober up.
There's no way outside considering all the guards are swarming around Jack at the moment. As the bartender, who is also a physician,
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
he is considered a non-magical healer in this case. He does have a healing kit.
Fantastic. He's a plague doctor.
Not really a plague doctor. I would say.
Bring out your dad.
Most likely just a physician.
We didn't have to bring him out. He came in on his own.
Alright, so at that point, we're gonna go back to the others. As in the bathtub, in this wooden bathtub, so to speak.
Oh wow, you had this all prepped, man.
I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make a statement. You underestimate my power.
Of knowing your players.
How much water is in the steaming pot?
The bath itself seems to have been prepared and such. And let me get some music. No. Hold on. Let me get some more calming music. In the meantime, the bath itself is warm. The whole room is fogged up from steam, and there's towels and a table over on this side. It's the masseuse table, and both of you, stripped of your armor, everything, sit in this bath. As Mira, you are just lunched over on the side of the tub, enjoying the nice heated sensation.
I've never had a hot bath before.
It is absolutely divine when you can enjoy it and not have to just rush through a bath. Oh, yes. We should get you good and cleaned up. And I grab a sort of a small towel that I can use to just scrub her back very slowly.
Oh my god, this. Uh.
This is getting mean.
See, but the benefits of having a partner in your bath is that you can get all the really hard to reach places on your back here.
Does my hair really look that bad?
No. Your hair looks fine. In fact, if you want, I can help you attempt to give you some braids later if you want.
Alright.
They may not be terribly long, but I'm sure we can get something in your hair. Your hair looks beautiful. And with that, I proceed to just cup some hair and just drop it on her. Cup some water and drop it on her head.
She's just gonna sigh and relax.
Yeah. We may not have another warm bath like this in a while, so you should enjoy it. Here. Let me just scrub your hair really good.
This is like a comedy skit I'm seeing in my head. Ugh. What? What was that?
Hi, Sophia.
Ace.
That is the sound of an ace dying inside.
Oh, so you're scrubbing her hair?
I'm scrubbing your hair.
All right.
I'm assuming there's some sort of simple soap that I can, or shampoo that I can scrub out.
Well, watch out for my eye patch, okay?
Roll me investigation check, Nora.
Okay. $17.
You do happen to find a very elegant bottle on the side of the tub. However, there is a wooden plank on the side that says, "Do not use any concoctions with the bath water." So in other words, you have to scrub her hair outside the tub.
But it's not saying you can't bottle it and sell it for profit.
No. Well, here.
Tiefling girl.
Here, Mira, there is some soap here, so we can get you a really good cleaning and scrub if you want, but we need to step outside of the bath for a moment.
Well, if you think that's what I need. Just, again, be careful of my eye patch, okay?
Okay. And,
Freeze the Kraken. Oh shit, I didn't realize I was not muted.
And I'll just grab the bottle after she stepped out and just pour a little over both of my hands, soap them up together, and just give her hair a good old scrub. So, your hair is very beautiful. I don't have black and blue hair like you do. I just have this regular brown hair.
Yeah, but you blend in.
Yeah, I blend into the dirt. But you tell me, what is up with this eye patch of yours? I thought you would have taken that off. But I've never seen you taking it off at any point ever.
I'd rather not talk about the eye patch. So she gets all like defensive and kind of holds her hand near it.
Oh, and I will just proceed to give her a big old hug from behind.
God.
We still care about you. And we still care about you. We still love you. Whenever you feel ready to tell me about it. For now, let's get you cleaned up, and I'm just gonna take a small bucket and rinse her hair out.
The moment you do that, you did notice something very odd with her hair.
Yeah, what?
What?
You notice that it starts to become a little bit more white.
Uh-oh.
What's wrong? What the fuck did you do to my hair?
Huh.
Apparently, it has like this bleach effect for some reason.
Oh. No. I'm gonna have to.
Bleached my hair.
Is it like just lighter now, or is it white?
I would like.
Faded to a point. Look at the bottle, and it's written in Elvis, and on the bottom it says "Property of Crow."
Oh no.
I can't read this. Can you read Elvish?
I don't think I can actually. No. What's wrong? Hey. Nora.
Well, let's just say I shouldn't have used that bottle. It seems to have given your hair a brighter shade.
Mira, roll me an insight check, and Nora, roll me a deception check with disadvantage.
An insight?
Yes.
Oh!
Vengeance is sweet! Vengeance is sweet!
Mira, the moment like you lift up your hair a bit, you notice at the very tip it has like a fox white tail peak. At the very edge.
Oh god, I have to change our reference sheet. Ugh.
And the moment you look over to the water to see your small reflection, you notice the front is dark, but everything on the back where Nora scrubbed is completely faded.
It looked like a skunk.
Well, you're...
Do I smell now?
No, you don't. Here, hang on.
All of a
We
sudden
can
you hear
fix
a bang
this.
on the door. Hello? Hello? Is someone using the bathroom? God.
Yes. Go away.
She's crying.
Is there something wrong in there?
Do not come in, Trevor.
Excuse me. My name is Crow.
Bro.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Yo, is this your bottle in here?
point he steps in and you notice that his face, you know how someone takes all of their makeup and you just see this pale white ghostly imitation? I need both of you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
You got spooky.
Spooky, scary skeleton.
Natural 20.
At that point, you just see a man without his makeup. The moment he steps in, he's got like this spooky, ghostly figure. Mira, you freak out, and
Mira's
all
already-
of your hair turns white.
No!
What the hell?
So, I can assume this is your doing.
Oh my god, you took my blonding agent! Actually, that's not so bad on you. At that point, he just thinks for a moment.
My hair!
With who?
No, thank
It's
you.
fine, it's fine. I have other dyes. We can dye it back. And probably take care of all this as he gestures you.
Oh.
She just starts crying. Like, this isn't even wailing anymore. She's just like a mess. She's so sad. Now this guy just made everything worse.
I'm just gonna turn her around and give her a hug. And at the same point, give him a very angry look. I think it would be best if you go get those hair dyes.
At that point, he reaches and grabs his bottle. And that is why you shouldn't use things that don't belong to you. Seriously, my name is on it, for God's sakes.
I would like to give the most intimidating look as possible.
At that point, he turns around and you see a very, very elegant elf strut out there with confidence.
Come on, it's gonna be fine. We will fix your hair.
Okay.
It'll
be fine.
completely bleached.
It's alright.
Hold on.
I hope it'd be funny. I can't wait to Sylvia finds out this happened.
Wow.
What did
Come on.
you do?
You're not there. You're
I
not
know.
Oh, I like how you bleached my character.
Come on. Let's get you dried off, and we will get your hair dried.
Alright,
Done.
the moment you guys like heat up a bit, all of a sudden you then see Edga rushing towards you guys. Edga, actually no, not Edga, it's Trevor.
That's true.
Edga, you're still in the room with them.
Did you get dressed?
Yes.
And let's see, I'm gonna put the little girl up in here. What else? Nora, Mira,
Yes?
Mira. Oh my God! He stops and looks at Mira.
Not another word. Not.
It's Samantha and Jack.
What?
Jack, they made it back, but Jack didn't make it. And Samantha's in one of the rooms. Lady Sylvia is completely intoxicated. I can't handle her. She keeps punching me.
I'm already running. Doop, doop, doop. I'm already running.
How is that any different?
Uh-oh. Here comes Mira.
Doop, doop. I'm going to run over, open the door, and
Vegas in the way.
just open the door for a moment and say, "Where's Jack?"
At that point, they all turn to you, and Samantha's sleeping in the bed. Shh, she's resting. At that point, Father Roland steps out with you. My God, has she been possessed? At the point she looks at Mira.
Not another word. Not another word. Roland, where's Jack?
Actually, the white hair doesn't look bad.
Roll me an insight check. just see the guards carrying Jack. And he is wrapped up.
Do you know any raise the dead spells with cleric stuff?
Not at low level.
Not
Okay.
this early.
And at the point, the guards bring it home. Put him on a bed. We'll get some new bed sheets. We'll have to prepare a grave. I wish we would have found him sooner. Are you friends with the deceased? Yes.
Yes.
Would it be alright if you propose a funeral in these terms? Or at least a prayer?
Oh no, they've caught the coronavirus.
The bartender coughs.
Bartender is going to die. If enemy has taught me anything.
Nope, he just smokes a lot. Anyway.
If it's okay, Father Roland, I would like to assist you with the preparations when they come.
I believe it is best that you go see some.
Very well. Mira,
Mm-hmm.
I can guarantee you everyone in that room is going to have a giant reaction to you. Allow me to step in. Unless you want to wait for the elven guy with the...
No, I want to see Samantha, so yeah, you should probably go in and kind of be like, hey, don't freak out.
Okay. One moment then. Trevor, and I turn to him.
Trevor is just looking
A
down.
word. And I'll just step in quietly for a moment. Don't say anything. You will hurt her feelings. And I don't need to explain any more than that. If you say anything, you will hurt her feelings. And then I will open the door and gesture for Mira to come in.
As the housemaid,
Would it be best that you... Oh, dear Lord.
What did I just say?
at that point, everyone else notices Mira now with blonde hair and tears down her eyes.
You got your hair done! Oh, come here!
Megan doesn't know how to react because she doesn't have hair.
I'm going to throw my arms around her. Very drunkenly, but I am going to do so. Oh, it looks so cute. You always look cute, though.
Trevor! Take these two.
Take what?
1 second.
Oh, Sylvia, don't you...
There we go.
I'm not that bad.
I like how you have a little crawl into skull and crossbones. I just noticed.
You rolled a nat 1, my dear.
Fair.
Nat 1.
Fair.
Do you have to suffer the consequences of the nat one?
You're so pretty.
At least you didn't roll the one with Trevor.
Fair.
At that point, just like, perhaps you're all in a room. You notice that the spunked up Trevor, happy to see Sylvia in a drunken state, however, was reduced to now seeing one of his close friends dead, his daughter.
You know what? I'm going to play it up. Good God, Trevor. You look like someone died.
Oh, oh my god.
Lady Sylvia, Jack is dead.
He's sleeping. I checked him myself.
He died. Died right there in front of us.
I've no idea what you're talking
Wait, Jack died? Oh,
The point he just looks away. Mrs. Mira, would you please take Miss Sylvia to her room?
yes. You know when it's serious when he doesn't want to have anything to do with Sylvia.
Oh yeah. That was intentional.
But
Well, not on her part, but
And Iris, as you both enter the room, that will be the end of the session.
Okay.
and sleep.
Congratulations. Your hair's not exactly bleached white, it's blonde now.
This is not going to be a permanent thing. It only happened in this episode.
Oh no, that's fine. I think it's funny. I'll play with it until it changes. I'm down for this kind of stuff.
Congratulations. You could change your hairstyle however you want for one day.
yep.
Oh,
Alright, guys. Since this is the end, I'm gonna stop recording. Sorry that we had some issues with microphones and echoing and all that stuff. As you guys know, I am kind of new to officially streaming and recording stuff, so it's a little wonky, but eventually we'll get the hang of it. We will see you guys next week, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening. Bye, guys!